We've been lied to. Again, we were told that the problem with social media was the algorithm, right? That shadowy, AI-powered puppet that was master feeding us rage bait and cat videos to keep us scrolling. So what did we do? Well, we looked for an exit. Makes sense. On the right, people built Truth Social, but on the left, they built Upscroll. Problem solved. The promise of these was very simple. It was no censorship, no shadow banning, just the truth and the people. But here's the problem. In our rush to escape the algorithm, we've accidentally built something much more dangerous. We've built epistemic hubris. AI taught me that term, and it's pretty badass.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
It sounds like a fancy term that you'd hear at a faculty lounge, but in the real world, it's actually much simpler. It's the arrogance of knowledge. It's that unshakable conviction that you and only you've got the full picture. And anyone who disagrees isn't just wrong, they're broken.
I'm gonna pause to let that sink in.
These platforms, right? They're not actually opening our minds. What they're doing is they're vaccinating us. I want you to think about it for a second, right? A vaccine introduces a tiny weakened version of a virus so that your body learns to kill it. Upscroll and Truth Social, they do the same thing with ideas. They give you a sanitized, safe version of the world where your biases are never challenged. They're celebrated. What they've actually done is they've just turned the Dunning-Kruger effect into a business model. Right, so you probably all know the graph, right? The peak of Mount Stupid graph. It's that moment where you know just enough about a topic to be dangerously confident, but not enough to realize how much you don't know. Other people call it the unread library effect. Now, on mainstream apps, a dissenting comment might pull you into the valley of despair, where actually learning happens. But on these alternative apps, there's no valley. You just set up a deck chair on the peak of Mount Stupid and you start a colony with everybody else who thinks exactly like you. So here's the legacy thinking we need to go to war with. The idea of freedom of speech means freedom from being uncomfortable. If your feed never makes you angry, if it never makes you doubt yourself, and if it never makes you say wait, am I the idiot here? You're not being informed, you're being groomed.
Ain't that the truth?
Your digital immune system is failing because it's living in a sterile room. And the second you step out into the real world and meet someone who doesn't share your consensus, you won't have the antibodies to handle it and you'll just go crazy. I did a full talk on this at The Gathering that you should watch. If you're on YouTube, I'll link it here. Here's my challenge. I think you should stop looking for a platform that agrees with you and start looking for one that challenges you. Because the most dangerous thing that you can own isn't a biased app, it is a closed mind. So don't be vaccinated against the truth. Go and get infected with some doubt. I'm Mulholland, and I'm out of here. Peace.